Hey there guys, Dave Thomas, owner of Dave Thomas and the Dream Team here. I want to welcome you to episode 1 of season 2 of Bad Motherflippers. I know there was already one episode, but that was more like an announcement video, like a prequel. I guess you could look at that like it's episode 1 and this is episode 2 of season. Either way, don't overthink it. So, we bought the flip and step 1 was to meet with Todd over at the property and kind of get his vision for where the property needed. So Todd, coming at you live from Bijou, where he's gonna be talking about where we are with the flip and what the goals are and the pitfalls are.
Bad Motherflippers season 2, guys. So we're actually flipping this guy. This is my first true Victorian turn of the century type flip that I've done. So the question mark for me is, do I keep windows? Do I keep door hardware? Do I keep some chandeliers? But the biggest pitfall that we found straight away was the fact that our east wall had deteriorated down to nothing, and we have a new foundation wall that has to go in. How do we know we're fixing this foundation proper? We hired CTL Thompson out of Denver to come out and do soil samples and look at the foundation problems that currently existed. They put together a letter that specifically talks about things that need to happen in every step to make this a foundation wall that'll last for the next 200 years. I turned that over to my general contractor, who is employed by CTL Thompson. Then at that point, he does everything the engineer says to do. Regional checks it out and everybody signs off on it that this is a new, beautiful foundation wall. What are we doing next? So I got to meet with our general contractor this morning, Brian Goodman, and you can see he put some dirty clothes on me and told me that what we're gonna do after the foundation wall goes in, he's gonna come back later this afternoon, he's gonna work on making all of our floors even while I'm doing tear outs. So we're gonna take a wall out to open up our kitchen. We're gonna take an unpermitted section of the house off of the back to get weight off of the foundation. So that's step 2. Step 3 is we're gonna start moving doors and taking bathrooms out.
Then from there, Todd and I wanted to bring in an interior design pro. So we called in Jen Grant, who was the designer for the tasting room over at Goat Patch Brewing. So let's have a look at what Jen has to say about our super ugly Victorian home.
It's gorgeous. It's rough, but it's so much potential. Very traditional, like craftsman style back in the day. Okay, to date, trends and styles are starting to evolve into vintage meets modern. You know, you bring in all these new pieces, these clean lines, but you want to make it coexist with the beauty and craftsmanship and just old world charm of houses of this age. The old meets new is the greatest concept you could do here. Keep everything that's salvageable. Your awesome doorknobs, the doors, the trim, the stained glass, the tubs. Your radiators are awesome. Hardwood, the hardwood's awesome. You can get rid of the wallpaper. With the space that you have to work with, you got a pretty good canvas here. I would say kind of what we talked about, like a neutral palette where you've got like a pretty white or marble countertop. You can do a gray cabinet, light grays. And because the house, you've got good lighting on the main floor, but the upstairs, as light as possible. Something that's going to speak with the white trim. So you need a small bit of contrast, but nothing that's gonna be too dark.
So as the project continues, we're gonna be bringing you guys more videos. Right now, we're just trying to fix the foundation like Todd said, and we're gutting the property and getting it ready for finishes. As we start to pick out finishes, we'll be bringing you that information. And frankly, as viewers, the best part about social media is if you have suggestions for what finishes you think should go into the property, just post them in the comment section here, either from your Pinterest or from photos that you find online. We're really excited to see what folks see as the vision for this property when it's all said and done. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.